Hey there, welcome to episode 32 of Let's Play Roman Total War as the Seleucid Empire. We are making a pretty good foothold into Greece. Athens will be our next stop. However, we've got a whole bunch of Brutii armies right here which I'm expecting to attack us. We are currently retraining archers because that's all we can actually retrain. I'm going to build a couple of peasants as well. I need to quickly go through and check the happiness of my cities, because we just captured the Temple of Zeus, which will allow us to have more tax rate and happier cities. So we're also going to stick that on there. Right, then up the tax rate, and this will of course increase our finances by a lot, which is why Temple of Zeus is probably the best. What was that? No. Hello. Byzantium is being besieged by the Brutii. Okay. Well, that's interesting. But the Brutii are a bit overstretched there. They're going to get me up their asses. That's what she said. Now then, I just realised that was what she said after I said it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it. Never mind. We'll have a couple more peasants there. Right. I'm just going to keep going through until we find places we can increase the tax rate and build stuff. Normal tax rate, increase that. There we go. And a lot of these places will be getting higher tax rates now. I probably could increase that tax rate a bit more, but I'm not going to. Right, high tax rate, very high tax rate. Sudan. There we go. And that's how useful Temple of Zeus is, that we basically can put the taxes up everywhere in our entire settlement, or our entire nation is what I mean to say. I could build some more cataphracts here. Nah. Right. Increase tax rate, temples and what's it called? Aqueducts. Yeah, we're good. Put that up. Oh, hold on, that was high. Very high. Wait, was that a normal one before that as well? No. Normal goes to high. I somewhat doubt we can do very high. Oh, we can do very high, nice. Alright. And another very high. That one's not going to change. Up to very high. Up to very high. And I know that high rather. I know that putting taxes up slows down the amount your cities grow by, but I would rather have the money than big cities right now. Mainly because I have to fuel my my military conquest of the world, and generally having higher taxes is better than having low taxes. Right, that's all the taxes sorted out. So ready. They're being retrained, I think. Yes. Okay, fine. We'll leave them. Can I build anything in one turn? Levy pikemen, more archers, side chariots. Could get an assassin. Nah, it's not worth it. Greek cavalry is useless to me. Could go for another archer. Yeah, alright, we'll have another archer unit, because they are going to besiege me this turn, I think. I've just gone through and checked everything was happy, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure everywhere's got a build queue. So down in the south, there's those Scipii. Are we still retraining? We are. Okay. In the north, he's still moving. Okay, end turn. The Brutii didn't attack me? I'm amazed. I actually genuinely am amazed. Right, he's 16, 1 command star, good defender, publicly loyal, a confident commander. Yeah, okay, we'll have him. Right, we had a profit of 7 grand, even though we did a lot of buying. Let's see taxes. We gained 40 grand from taxes, and that will be largely due to being able to put up the tax rate. Through a glass clearly. Okay, the Egyptians have made a coloured glass. The Carthaginians perfected the method for making glass. Okay, fair enough. Well, the Egyptians are dead, and I think the Carthaginians are nearly dead. Don't know where they are, but... Oh, this guy's come of age. Wow, he's a really good manager for 16 years old. Where is he? He's in Jerusalem. Well, in that case, he can stay in Jerusalem. This guy's a rubbish leader, so he can go somewhere else. You can go down to... Go to Alexandria. Don't have anyone down there. Go there. Right, turn down the tax rate. Okay, good. And that guy's got married, don't care about that. Construction report, no, fine. Recruitment report, fine. Marriage celebrations, fine. Right. How's the army doing in Antioch? We've got another few turns, haven't we? Let's retrain him. Oh, he's the new guy. I hope he's not in control of the city. It looks like he is, but I hope he isn't. Yeah, he needs silver weaponry. Ah, I was building something down here. Was it Memphis or Thebes? I need to turn down the tax rate and thing. Actually, no. Why am I building that many peasants? Whatever. Turn down the tax rate. Was that Memphis then that I was building? No. Got an armourer there. Why have I got the feeling... There's only a blacksmith here. What's this? Oh, you join that army of peasants over there. Right. Okay, are these guys now done? Yes, they're now done. Okay, good. Right, so... I would rather have him with cataphracts than Bedouin horse archers, but never mind. Right. Army, you are marching out to that direction. You're going inside there. We need more peasants. 1, 2, 3, 4 more peasants. Retrain. And turn down the tax rate. There we go, 75%. And you and the chariots are going to go one step more. Then we'll have the horse archers. Then pikemen, in fact, let's go here to there, and then these three. Go there, and then the archers. Right, good. Okay, can we get any mercenaries that I want? Nope. Okay, right, let's push this guy back, and I don't really want to battle him, but I'm going to have to. Right, he's got 147 men. We'll just annihilate him quickly. I don't want to waste any men on this guy for no reason, because we're going to go and make war with the Numidians now, so there's no point in wasting a few archers when we're going to be needing them soon. Especially since it will waste them if I auto-resolve it.
Look for a victory worthy of Hercules himself. This is a mighty task, but we are men enough to do it.
If you say so. Right. I'm just going to take the camels to do this. Where is he? He's over here. What's he got? Is that? Oh, that's cavalry. He does actually have cavalry. In that case, maybe I should take the chariots as well. Right. Oh, they've got war dogs as well. Right. These guys are going to go and attack them. And I will have the chariots go over here, and they're going to attack the their cavalry. Right, let's get triple speed. I'm not going to rush them over there, because there's no point exhausting them before they actually get there. Especially since they're horse archers, or rather camel archers, so they wouldn't be that much faster anyway, since camels are ridiculously slow. I'm going to stop the chariots right there. Right. Are you now in range to shoot these guys? In fact, I'm going to have that one shoot that unit over there. I'm also going to go around the wing here with these chariots. In fact, I'm going to charge them up here. See if we can't get the attention of these equites. In fact, let's have one shoot from there. Let's get them over here. And, you know, over here. Get some flanking shots in. Attack them, attack them. Camels, over here. Chariots, get over here. Move, you idiots. This is why I sent the chariots with you, so that you wouldn't do stupid things like that. Right, charge those equites. Those equites will last all of about 2 seconds. There we go.
It is time to press the attack.
Oh, we lost a chariot there, that's annoying. Right, we're not going to chase him, because it's just not worth it. Camel archers, go away. Stop shooting. The chariots have got it from here. They should do anyway. Let's withdraw them. Hopefully without losing any more of them. Quickly, please. And charge again. And this should finish them off. Oh, their general's back. Okay, fair enough. How many's left in this unit? 52, still. That's quite impressive, actually. What the hell are you fighting with? Nothing there. Oh, is it being chased by a war dog, I suppose? Right, up the hill. Up here. Yeah, attack those equites. Go. So we lost a few chariots here, but it's not a disaster. Not yet, anyway. Right, they're reloading, so we're going to charge them before they throw their piglet, hopefully. I would really like it if you would break now, please. Chariots are supposed to be scary. If they're shaken. I'm surprised you didn't lose another chariot with that that peeler throw, but we didn't. Over here. Charge again, and please finish them off this time. This fight is taking way longer than it should do. It really is. Why are these Hastati not breaking? They're Hastati. Seriously. Even if they're like massively experienced, they should have broken by now. They're being charged downhill by chariots. There we go. Right, finally. We lost 7 dudes. And we've got 1 of our Bedouin archers back. Great. Oh well, they're only Bedouin archers, I don't really care. And we lost a couple of chariots. Oh well, never mind. Chariots only have limited uses and they're a bit weak, to be honest. But oh well. Good. Alright, let's retrain them. So we didn't lose anything other than Bedouin archers and chariots. So, I know the other city is up here somewhere, so that's where we're going. This entire area is owned by a city up there. That's where we're going. Up in the north, how close are we now? We are 3 turns away, including this one. Rather, 2 more turns. Okay. I'm a bit concerned about his weak levy pikemen. But, should be fine. Not a huge problem, I suppose. Who's this? Cineas Tubertrus. No, he's not too bad. What armies he got? Whole bunch of Hastati, some Principes, War Dogs, Vilites, yeah. Fairly ordinary Primarian army. So let's have a bath and a shipwright, Odeon, armourer, city barracks, temple, I think. No, I should have a city barracks first, I think. Actually, no, it's not, no, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Right. So, are we still retraining? No, we're not. Yes, we are. We are still retraining. We must be. Could have sworn I told them to build me another... Oh, they did build me another archer, but we're 2 units down. Okay. Fine. How old is this dude? He's 48. That's fine. He'll be alive for quite a while longer. Cantankerous. What does that mean? Oh, minus 2 influence, but plus 1 command. It's fine. He'll be as cantankerous as he wants. Because we don't care about influence. Now then, should I get another archer unit? Yeah, go on then. Have another archer unit. Okay, where are my boats? Here they are. They've been retrained. I should have been. Yep, let's go and attack these Brutii. Alright, okay, fine. We'll blockade their harbour, but they can't break the siege, so that's fine. And these guys. Let's take out these guys. Goodbye. With no losses as well, I might add. Let's finish them off. There we go. This time they took losses. Oh well, they can go back over here and get repaired. So, that should be everything. So we're going to go next turn. Right, the Brutii took Byzantium. Okay. No. He's 42 with no talents except for 1, which is rubbish. Okay, yeah, made a 34 grand profit. Nicomedia has expanded. We will do that next turn. Go away. Factory announcements. Retinue has expanded. Fine. Fine. Construction reports. Fine. Recruitment reports. Fine. Right. Hello, did they sack that? No, I don't think they did. Oh well. So, why are they going over here? Are they avoiding Corinth and going to Sparta? Because I don't like that. I'm not going to let you get away with it. Yeah, I'll take those cataphracts as well, why not? Okay, let's charge these guys. Makes Corinth unhappy, but whatever. So, we have a 2-to-1 strength advantage on these guys. And they're mostly Hastati, so we should be able to just cut them down with arrows quite easily. But we'll see. Things don't always go to plan in warfare, like those side chariots taking so long not to take out those fucking Hastati.
If you can smell something ripe, that's your enemy. That's what fear does to weaklings when they face the proud sons of Hercules. That's what you've done to them already.
Enemy smells like shit. We've heard that before. Right. Well, this is a fucking huge hill. Okay, we're going up here because otherwise we're going to be at the bottom of a massive hill and they're going to be at the top of it. So, let's go like so. There we go. Right, behind them we will have Cretans. 6 units of Cretans, most of them full, except for 1. And we have 3 units of regular archers. Actually, let's move them back slightly so we can put these regular archers up front, because there are 3 of them now, so it's probably worth doing that. In fact, as there are 3 of them, we'll put them on loose formation. Like so. Right. Cataphracts back here. And we'll group them. And 2 units of the general over here. Right, group them too. Start battle. They are right there. And that was expected. We're going to have them turn like that and go up here. Thank you very much for going down the hill away from me. I appreciate that. I appreciate it more than you can imagine, actually. Let's go like, let's go like that. Go there. Run into position. Don't know where they think they're going. Cavalry Auxilia, whole bunch of Hastati. I don't even see any Principes in there. No, these are all Hastati. Some war dogs. I don't know why the AI is so keen on war dogs. They're not that good. Couple of Cavalry Auxilia. Other than that, we're good. Right. Still not quite right. We're going to go here. Can run them there. I mainly want to get the archers there in time, but you may as well get the phalanx in position too. They're warmed up now, that's fine. We can rest them now that we're in position. Or at least we can march them rather than running them. Once they all get into position anyway. But we are actually out of range, which is fine. I actually don't mind that for the moment. They're fresh again now. We've got some warmed up Cretans there. We're going to get triple speed for a few moments. There we go. And back to fresh again. Good. Right, let's march forward a little bit. Just going to edge forward. We're not going to go charging forward. We've got a hill advantage too, so we should have a improvement on our range. And really, that's a horrible position for them to have set up in. Oh, they do have some Principes. Maybe 1 or 2 units. I think they have one unit of Principes on the end there. Oh well. Right, the Cretans are, well, most of them are in range. Where are they shooting at? There you go, they're showering the Hastati. Yeah, and the hill advantage is giving us a huge bonus to how much we're killing with each volley here. They've already lost a quarter of their unit there. So yeah, we're just going to annihilate this army if they stay here. Which it looks like they're going to. They've also got some Velites at the back for some reason. I don't know why they've put their Velites at the back. But whatever. And actually only 4 of our 6 Cretans are firing right now. And none of our 3 regular archers are firing either. But I'm not going to push the matter. I'm going to sit here happily and just deplete their units. I really have no objection to shooting them down a hill and destroying their units with absolutely no kind of fight back at all. Resistance, that's the word I was trying to think of. No resistance at all. So, yeah, this unit here is practically dead. There's only 12 left in it now. From 81. You can see all the corpses there. And this is why I love archers. Because that unit would actually have done a little bit of damage. But right now they've just been completely annihilated. And they are 0 threat right now. They won't even be able to get to my men if they tried to attack. Looks like one of our units of Cretans is now out of range, which is interesting. Oh well. And they are wasting arrows shooting that unit of 2 guys now, but... There we go. Oh, and now they're going to move across. How helpful. So we can get some more Cretans involved in the butchering action. They're like, we'll let them run out of arrows and then we'll attack. Because they don't have stronger infantry than us, of course. No, not at all. So yeah, this unit's now down to 8. From 80 as well. These would have been full stack armies to begin with. So yeah, these guys have taken a lot of damage just from these archers here, and we haven't even really started yet. This is why I love Cretan archers so much. They have extreme range, and when they're shooting downhill it's even better. They're going to move across now, helpfully, to allow me to continue showering them with missiles, which is just wonderfully helpful of them. Really is. I think we killed some of their cavalry right there, didn't we? I just want to heard some cavalry squealing. Oh no, perhaps not. They're just saying, we're being shot and we're not doing anything. Why are we doing nothing? They've got their war dogs at the back, which I would like to actually shoot with the arrows, but they're too far away, so we can't. But I don't know about you, but I love watching armies being destroyed by archers. I really do. It's just satisfying to know that you've lost no men and that you've destroyed a huge amount of your opponent's army. I mean, let's see what the percentage is right now. 38% for 0. We've not lost a single man, and they've lost 38% of their entire army. They lost at least 2 entire units. This will be the 3rd one right here to go. And we still have 2 units here which have full arrows and 3 regular archers with full arrows too. I'm not going to move them any closer because if they do it might cause them to move, and I don't want them to do that because this is just too good an opportunity to destroy them. But this is why you don't want to take Hastati or Principes online, because people will generally tend to take archers, and archers will obliterate you. The higher level troops, not so much of a problem, like Praetorian infantry and urbans, of course, they're fairly bulletproof. But these pre-Marian troops had a massive problem with being really vulnerable to missiles. So yeah, online battles, avoid using Hastati and Principes and early pre-Marian units against basically any kind of archer faction, like Egypt or maybe Pontus or the Scythians. Anyone that has horse archers, Parthia too, really bad idea to have pre-Marian troops against them, especially the Parthians, since they have cataphracts with maces too. So that unit now is down to 11. We're not doing a lot. Oh, actually, we're doing some damage to the Velites behind them as well. They've lost half their unit. And these guys have lost nearly a quarter of their unit. He must have destroyed about 50% by now. Yeah, 49% of their army is now dead, and they haven't even tried to do anything. All they've done is sit at the bottom of this hill and allow me to kill them, which is fantastic, really. Oh, have we run out of arrows? These two have run out of arrows. Okay, let's put them at the back here. And the rest of the archers, let's reform these guys. So look down a bit, there we go. Put these guys right here. And I am now going to move these other archers a little bit further forward. There. And they're actually not in range there, which is interesting. Are these archers in range? Oh, they're moving up now. That's what I thought that might do. Oh well. I'm going to send one unit at a time. Yeah, that's going to work, honest. Yeah. So now, of course, we have the regular archers shooting as well. So we now have 7 units shooting instead of the 4 which we're shooting before. So we'll do even more damage than we were doing beforehand. So these guys, they won't make it up, and they certainly won't make it back down again. They're going to try and run, but they won't make it. They'll be cut down, because now they're running away with their backs to us down a hill. They're even more vulnerable. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of them. One dude left, and he will die very shortly. Oh, this unit's out of arrows. Let's retreat them as well. That'll do. Right. Oh, they're sending up another unit, because if the first one didn't work, the second one definitely will work. Definitely. There's no way that it won't work, Captain. No. But we'll charge with 1 unit Principes. That'll sort them out. They won't know what hit them. And admittedly, they'll get a little bit closer. But now they turn around and think, actually, no. We come this far, but no. I think we'll run away now. And of course now they're going to get shot in the back and completely destroyed. So again, we've lost nothing, and they've lost 64% of their army now. Now what are they doing? I think they're bringing up more? No, they're just bringing up the Velites. Right, well, infantry didn't work, so let's try some missile units. I'm afraid they're even more vulnerable to missiles. Oh, this unit's run out of arrows too. Okay. Let's form them up at the back, like so. But there's plenty more missiles left in these groups, so... In fact, where's my smaller general? Go over here. I'm going to send him over here to chase down this routing unit that's going to get away. We should be able to catch him before he gets there. It looks like they're now thinking about bringing up their cavalry. Yep, there goes some cavalry. But cavalry are actually... I a lot weaker against missiles than their infantry counterparts. Of course, they are going to catch us right here because they're not running away for some reason. But hey, they're going to rout very shortly anyway, so it's not a big problem. And they just run into there. There we go. Right. Yeah, try and route through my army. That's clever. Yeah, so the cavalry actually did make a bit of an impression, but not too much. Not a huge issue anyway. Right, let's reform the line. Archers, reform your lines. Right there, that'll do. Go there. Right. Oh, that cavalry auxilia has recovered. I'm going to send my general after that lot over there. If they haven't left the battlefield already, they have. Never mind. Right. This general's going to stay here, and he'll just catch any routing units. They're still being shot. How many did we lose there? Not too many. 2%. They lost 86% of their army now. I could have handled that better, but who cares? We only really lost the regular archers and a couple of phalanx pikemen, but meh, doesn't matter. Right, let's have that general catch those velites there. They were running away. They won't get too far. Don't know where those cavalry auxilia are going. Very well. Those cavalry auxilia are going to die very shortly. We're attacking their war dogs now. And that general's going to chase down these velites over here. But they're not fleeing, these guys. They're standing their ground, even though they are hopelessly outnumbered now. Cretans are starting to run out of ammunition. They're not going to have too much left by the end of this battle. I don't think they even gained that much experience from it, but they did save a lot of lives. We would have lost a lot more phalanx pikemen if we'd gone in melee. So, nearly done. Nearly done. We've got 14 in that unit, 1 in that unit, 12 there, 12 there, and 14 there. So, maybe 50 guys left. And if they're going to leave the battlefield, I'm going to put a general over there so that he can charge them down if he has to. Right, we've got some routing units now. Oh, looks like we're going to get a mass rout.
The enemy army is in flight! Pursue them! Drive them from the battlefield!
Yep, we will. General, kill them. And they'll get out of range before we have to worry about them taking friendly fire, so it's not a problem. Go down here, cut them off. Right, you're not going to catch them. Go back over here and kill them. Where's the other general? There he is. But they're now sort of being herded backwards and forwards between our two generals. And those dogs won't attack, even though generally they will attack if their unit has routed. But if they haven't been told to attack, they won't. But if they have been told to attack, they will attack until the end of the battle, even if their unit has routed. Which is another reason why they're so irritating. Right, okay, so all that's left is this one cavalry auxilia, which we're not going to be able to catch. So 99% dead, 2% lost. That's a fantastic percentage. And here's the army that did it. Well done to my basically archer army. That's why I love archers so much. Let's see if we recovered any of those guys who unfortunately got charged by cavalry. I expect we will do. We got 3 of those archers back, 2 of the pikemen. So we only actually lost 1 pikeman and 1 archer from that unit. We lost 14 from that one and 7 from that. Okay, well that's not a problem. That's pretty good. Don't think we actually gained any experience, but doesn't matter. We killed that entire army with next to no losses, so I'm perfectly happy with that. We can always retrain the regular archers back in Corinth anyway, so Not a problem. Enemy army has routed. I'm not surprised. There was nothing left of them. Let's retrain the archers. And what else did we lose? We lost a couple of phalanx pikemen. Oh, we lost one phalanx pikeman. That's fine, because we'll just retrain the archers this turn, and then we've got a full strength army again, which is fantastic. So, need to tax rate right here. Very high tax rate. And is that right? Yes. Okay. So, what else? We're down here, are we? Have we... Memphis is still unhappy. Is that going to sort out next turn? Probably not. Let's turn that down. Okay.
My lord.
This dude. Nope, nothing to do with you. And you've got like 4 turns until you get there. Oh, hello. Oh, I forgot there was a town here. We've got Lucius Scipio, who has a full stack army. And he's going to face off against Zeuxis the Conqueror. I'm not going to attack Numidia. I want to go... Oh, okay, I can't move. I have to attack Numidia. Fine. Then we'll attack Numidia.
Besieging settlements, sir.
Seeing as though Numidia only has 1 town left, it's not too much of an issue. I could have sworn that this was all owned by a city up there, but apparently not. I guess there must be a border somewhere in the middle here. Okay, well, we will siege Siwa. Oh wow, they have 4 family members here, and he's actually quite a experienced faction leader. So he's 64, so he's quite old, but 3 command stars, not so good, but he has 3 experience chevrons and a bronze tack upgrade, so he's not to be sniffed at. Jerusalem's unhappy. Let's turn down the tax rate. What's this? Oh yeah, he's going to Alexandria. Yeah, okay. And anywhere else unhappy? I don't think so. That's all fine. Fine, everything's fine. Ooh, that one's unhappy. We need more peasants. Turn down the tax rate. Go away. That's all fine, all fine. They're not happy. These guys up here are not happy. Okay. Turn down the tax rate. Recruit me another couple of peasants. Okay, tax rate's fine. About here. No. Okay. Tax rate down. Oops, not that far down. There. Right. Over here. Ah, we've got a Scythian army right here, which you will attack. They have 105 men, so basically they're pathetic. I'm expecting maybe some foot archers, maybe some spear warbands, something like that. They could have some light cavalry. Don't know. It's fairly likely they have some light cavalry, but we'll see.
This may be a good day to die, but it is a better one to live through. Let us have victory, so we can tell our children tales of Greek courage and honor.
Damn straight. Right. Levy pikemen, not going to need you. I want my horse archers, and that's going to be it, I expect. Had to cough there. Right, start battle. What have we got? Oh, we got some cavalry at the back there. War dogs, and a horse archer. Right, okay, fair enough. In that case, horse archers over there, horse archers over there. Now then, I want to go out to the wings and attack these Scythian noble archers. Noble archers, they're actually really good archers. Oh well, never mind. Excuse me. I'm going to put the Rhodian slingers out the front here, and we'll put the archers off to the side of them, just in case they decide to send those warhounds forward, because I don't want them to do that. Right, you run. Right, now attack them, and you attack them. There we go. Let's put them onto loose formation and Cantabrian circle. For some reason only some of them are doing Cantabrian circle. quite sure why, but okay. There we go. Right, okay, we are doing considerable damage to this this noble unit. Are they switching to loose formation? I think they are. Either way, they're standing still and shooting at Cantabrian Circle, which basically makes them a lot more difficult to hit with missiles. So this is only going to end one way. Who's that over there? Oh, there's one dude from a Warhound unit left. We basically wiped out the Warhounds as well as the Noble Archers with these horse archers, which is good. There's 17 of them left now. 16. I can't even keep up when I'm counting them. So yep, they're running away. Our Rhodians and archers haven't even gotten involved, as far as I can tell. There's only 9 of these horse archers left. Or rather less than that. 4. 3. These guys are running from the battlefield. I'm going to let them run. And their general's the last one left in that unit. And he will die very shortly. Actually, there's no reason to have them on Cantabrian Circle anymore. Because he doesn't have a bow, so he can't shoot back. And he will die shortly. There we go. Now let's attack the Warhounds. He was just a captain. Are they sending their Warhounds in? No, that's good. I don't want to have to run away from these Warhounds for the entire battle. The sooner we kill this unit, the sooner we can chase down that unit over there, but they should be dead by the time we're done anyway. Oh, they're sending in their Warhounds. Time for you to end the battle. That sounds fantastic to me. Because those dogs would have been a pain in the ass to kill with horse archers, they really would. So, we didn't have to worry about that. We lost a couple of horse archers there, but nothing major. Retinue expands, +1 command against barbarians, which is very useful. We lost a few horse archers there. How many did we lose? We lost 5. No. We lost 7 horse archers. Oh well, 7 horse archers isn't exactly a lot. I could get rid of that unit and buy a fresh one, but they would lose experience, and for 7 horse archers is not worth it. So we've got a Scythian city right here, and a tiny little army, and a 4-unit garrison. Not bothered about that. We're going to march on that and destroy it. So that's the northern army. The central army is retraining, and the southern army is now sieging Siwa. Okay, well that seems good to me. Did we take any more cities this time? No, but we did destroy that massive army right there. So I'm going to call that the end of this episode. I don't want it to be too long. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more of Rome Total War as a Seleucid Empire. Down the amount your cities grow by, but I would rather have the money than big cities right now. Mainly because I have to fuel my my military conquest of the world, and generally having higher taxes is better than having low taxes. Right, that's all the taxes sorted out. So they're being retrained, I think. Yes. Okay, fine. We'll leave them. Can I build anything in one turn? Levy pikemen, more archers, side chariots. Could get an assassin. Nah, it's not worth it. Greek cavalry is useless to me. Could go for another archer. Yeah, alright, we'll have another archer unit, because they are going to besiege me this turn, I think. I've just gone through and checked everything was happy, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure everywhere's got a build queue. So down in the south, there's those there's Scipii. Are we still retraining? We are. Okay, in the north. He's still moving. Okay, end turn. The Brutii didn't attack me? I'm amazed. I actually genuinely am amazed. Right, he's 16, 1 command star, good defender, publicly loyal, and confident commander. Yeah, okay, we'll have him. Right, we had a profit of 7 grand, even though we did a lot of buying. Let's see taxes. We gained 40 grand from taxes, and that will be largely due to being able to put up the tax rate. Through a glass clearly. Okay, the Egyptians have made a coloured glass. The Carthaginians perfected the method for making glass. Okay, fair enough. Well, the Egyptians are dead, and I think the Carthaginians are nearly dead. Don't know where they are, but... Oh, this guy's come of age. Wow, he's a really good manager for 16 years old. Where is he? He's in to put the taxes up everywhere in our entire settlement, or our entire nation is what I mean to say. I could build some more cataphracts here. There. Right. Increase tax rate. Temples and what's it called? Aqueducts. Yeah, we're good. Put that up. Oh, hold on, that was high. Very high. Wait, was that a normal one before that as well? No. Normal goes to high. I somewhat doubt we can do very high. Oh, we can do very high, nice. Alright. And another very high. That one's not going to change. Up to very high. Up to very high. And I know that I know that putting taxes up slows. Hey there, welcome to episode 32 of Let's Play Roman Total War as the Seleucid Empire. We are making a pretty good foothold into Greece. Athens will be our next stop. However, we've got a whole bunch of Brutii armies right here, which I'm expecting to attack us. We are currently retraining archers, because that's all we can actually retrain. I'm going to build a couple of peasants as well. I need to quickly go through and check the happiness of my cities, because we just captured the Temple of Zeus, which will allow us to have more tax rate and happier cities. So we're also going to stick that on there. Right, then up the tax rate, and this will of course increase our finances by a lot, which is why Temple of Zeus is probably the best. What was that? No. Hello. Byzantium is being besieged by the Brutii. Okay. Well, that's interesting. But the Brutii are a bit overstretched there. They're going to get me up their asses. That's what she said. Now then, I just realised that that's what she said after I said it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it. Never mind. We'll have a couple more peasants there. Right. I'm just going to keep going through until we find places we can increase the tax rate and build stuff. Normal tax rate, increase that. There we go. And a lot of these places will be getting higher tax rates now. I probably could increase that tax rate a bit more, but I'm not going to. Right, high tax rate, very high tax rate. Sudan. There we go. And that's how useful Temple of Zeus is, that we basically can